achieve a lot of your goals, or would you say you still have a long way to go?
From the time I started until now, it has been a grind. A lot of people have not seen the grind part of it. They just see the shine part.
Mm-hmm.
But there's always a grind to it. There's always a grind to it, no matter what. And you still have to stay humble and grateful for what you get. Those are the biggest things to keep in mind. But at the same time, continue to build relationships with clients. Build relationships with your agents, because they're the ones that's booking you the work. And if you're doing anything independent outside of having an agency, still give thanks to the clients that do book you, because they will remember that. And once they remember that, they will refer you to other clients that they think could use your services. So all that goes around and plays a big part. So keep that in mind.
That's really important, like having a relationship with your agent and your client. That's really good. Because another thing I'm gonna ask you is, when you got booked, sometimes some models don't take that very seriously, and then they cancel in the last minute.
It's not a good look. If you're communicating with your agents or the client and letting them know what's going on, they're willing to work with you. You just have to be able to communicate with them, and that's the key. Communication is key. We all know closed mouths don't get fed, right?
Nope.
So if you talk, let them know what's going on. Hey, this is what I have going on. I might be a little bit late because I'm coming from here, or this is what happened. But I'm still on my way.
Yes.
9 times out of 10, they're like, okay, just get here when you get here, and drive safe.
That's happened to me once. I was booked. I have 2 booking, 3 booking that week, right? So then I thought that one of my booking was at 9:40, but it's not. It was actually at 8 o'clock. So I slept till 9 o'clock, and I was like, oh, let me look at my time. And I look at my call time. It was at 8. I was like, oh my God. I was freaking out. But then, like you said, I called the agency. Let them know what's going on, and they called the client. They were like, hey, let her get here as soon as he can. We will work with her. And I get there as soon as I was like, I was like out of the door, like just like that. And I get there, I was late, like an hour late, but they understand. They were still able to work with me, and I was even surprised that they booked me again, So always keep in touch with your agent and your client or whatever, if you're going to be late. But one thing for me is that some models will just, let's say the show is tomorrow or the booking is tomorrow, and they just cancel the same day.
The same day. That's a tough call, because that client will remember that. And if they find out that you have a history of doing that, then they'll know not to book you next time.
Exactly.
So it's best to at least let them know, at least in advance, 24 hours in advance, at least that, to give them some time. If they can find someone that fits your measurements, if it's a runway show, or if it's a booking, gives time for the agent to find someone to take your place.
Yes.
It's just good to communicate and let them know what's going on ahead of time.
That's good. And I like that, because you were very good at that. So, and you've been in this for a very long time. So this is the guy to listen to and, follow his advice if you want to go far in the fashion industry, in the model industry. So tell me, how are you to clients' requirement? Like, how open are you?
Open as into if it's a photo shoot?
Yeah. Or like a requirement, like, okay, we want Jamel to wear this kind of clothes.
Just depends on what it is, and also, well, in my own personal experience, like I said, I've walked a runway at the Mall of America in front of 2,000 plus people in a Speedo. So for me, it's all about how comfortable you feel on what you're wearing. Nude, not so much for me. Implied, yes.
So wait, you have limitation?
I do have limitations.
Oh, you do? I thought guys don't normally have limitations.
Yeah, so guys have limitations too.
I thought guys can just be out there nude. You guys don't care much because you're very comfortable with your body.
That depends on the person.
So you have a limitation of what you can or cannot do.
Yes.
And
depending on what it is, I will let them know, like, hey, I'm not comfortable doing this, so I'll give ideas.
Okay.
And I'll be like, hey, can we try to work and do this instead and see if that works out. Implied, I've done a little bit of that in the past, and mostly what I've done is tasteful.
Tasteful. Okay, I know implied nude. That's when you just cover some part of your body, right?
You cover some parts, and it's kind of like a frost or a sheer where you
cannot
see a little bit, but you cannot really see.
That's like a
That makes
tease.
sense. Basically.
Okay, so the other one that you just said was what?
Tasteful, which
Tasteful,
is another
so was
tease.
Okay.
Yeah.
So taste was kind of the same thing, but do you see more?
No.
You didn't see nothing at all?
No. Just like I posted on Instagram a photo of me laying in the bed. I had the covers covering me in a certain way, but I actually had on black boxer briefs. But it looked like I didn't have anything on at all.
So the blanket was just covering your private area.
Certain areas.
Okay.
Yes.
Then all your legs.
The camera angle made it look like I was not wearing anything underneath.
You guys, we're gonna post that so you can see it. So we will share that photo with you guys so you know what he's talking about. And trust me, I see that photo is really hot. So that you will do, but nude you would not.
No.
What if somebody offer you $1 million?
That's a good question.
Ooh.
I would have to sit and think about it for a few days.
But there's some kind of a nude that people will not see. People will not see your private area.
Right.
Like there's one that Dwayne Wayne did. I don't know if you see that. So you can see his whole body and his butt, but you will not.
He's got his leg up.
Exactly.
So
see it. So
exactly.
that is sexy. Would you do that?
That's kind of like tasteful.
Oh. But you're tasteful, you're covered.
Yeah.
But do another tasteful without covered. You can do that?
That's something I would consider doing, yeah.
Okay. Nice. Where are my photographers at? You guys
$1 million.
He said $1 million. The only million. That's gonna be $1 million shot. Okay, so who are the designers that you work with here locally and also like international?
Wow, so many, and a lot. There's so much talent out here.
Yes.
To really even name even just a few. I just want to say that everyone that I work with has a special talent in their own way. And it stands out from the next person, from the next designer, from the next, artist, from the next model. Everybody has a special talent that a client is looking for that can be used. I got the model of Until We All Win. And the reason why I say until we all win is because there's enough work, there's enough opportunities out here for us all to be successful.
Oh, thank you for saying that. Because sometimes the fashion industry is so petty, and people are so competing against each other, and it's like, let's say I find out there's a casting call, there's an audition going on somewhere, and my agent say, hey, it's okay to bring a friend, but some people are like, oh, no, I'm not going to bring a friend because it might limit my chance from getting booked. But like you said, there's enough, like share the light.
If that client booked you and you bring a friend, they booked you. Not.
Let's say you went to the audition and your agent's like, it's okay, the audition is open, you can still bring a friend who might be interested.
Right.
But then some people are like, no, I'm not going to bring a friend because what if my friend got booked? And you know what I'm saying? I don't got booked.
Well, the audition isn't for that friend. The audition is for you because you're the one that set up the time to go there, not the friend.
But if they say that you can also bring a friend. Like the audition that I just did, Iana was like, oh, if you have a friend, it's like a group of friends. If you want to bring a group of friends, you can because it's for Explore Minnesota. If you did go to that. So I was like, oh, sure, I'll bring a friend. I mean, it's an audition. If it's for me, then it's gonna be for me. If it's for them, it's gonna be for them. Like I'm gonna share it regardless. Like I'm not gonna just hold it to myself and not share.
Right. Like again, even if you don't want to share, it's still
okay.
Your choice.
Yeah, that's
on
true.
what you want to do.
It's okay, and that's true. But like you said, that's enough work for everybody. So let's support each other. So, you still haven't told me which designers you work with here.
here in Minnesota, I've worked with Christopher Straub.
Oh, one of my favorite.
He's from Project Runway.
Yes.
I also work with him on Shop HQ and Bulldog.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, nice. I didn't know that he was at Sub HQ.
We go, and we also go way back to like 2008, 2009.
Oh, really?
Each other.
Oh, I know him 2010 when his first premiere fashion show.
And when I met him, I was there for the International Fashion Show. You remember that? It was at the Mermaid.
Yeah, that was saying like you were there. Yeah,
Right.
I think I saw you backstage. Yeah, it was a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Oh yeah. So Christopher Straub and who else?
Christopher Straub. I like working with a lot of the men's boutiques around town, like Martin Patrick 3.
Yes.
I also work with Menswear Market. I also work for Bonobos. It's kind of like a online consignment store, just like how Menswear Market is. They have a store, but they're also online. So it's pretty much I work with a lot of consignment stores around Minnesota. And even outside of Minnesota, I worked with clients in the Caribbeans,
nice.
clients in Florida, because I'm also multi-listed around the United States.
That's nice. You traveled recently. I saw a photo. I think was it New York or is it Chicago? Somewhere.
It may have been New York.
And there was something that you posted. I think it was I don't know if it's like a designer's place. I don't know what it was, but you inspire them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't know. Is that like a clothing line or is it like a website? Because I know they wrote something about you.
Born to Adapt.
Yes, because like you inspire them.
Transplant Clothing, Born to Adapt. I'm one of the gold ambassadors for that.
Oh, nice.
For that client.
That's
and so, you know, whatever I do, I try to inspire and, you know, bring my work with me wherever I go. If I have some t-shirts and they're from a client that I work with, I'm going to wear it, and eventually it'll be, you know, a photo shoot will be done wherever I'm at. The last one was a designer that's located in New York. His name is Vince, and he goes by on Instagram VT Fashions, and I wore his 2020 sunglasses.
Oh, nice. That's really cool.
We shot that in New York in Chinatown, which is, I got images that are going to lead up to me going to Chinatown sometime in June, actually Beijing, China, in June.
Really? Wow, you guys. That's really cool. Like, I'm so proud of you and seeing all the work that you have done so far, and then 2020 just started.
Right.
And it's like, what is your goal for this year?
You'll start to see me on TV more as a more on-air personality, especially with Shop HQ and Bulldog. And
are you gonna be speaking, like have like a speaking role, or are you just gonna be like the model there wearing the clothes? Okay.
Both.
I can't wait to see that. I mean, you've been in Shop HQ for a very long time. Like, I think they should give you your own show there, actually. Because when it comes to I remember it was one time I saw your face everywhere around there. You know what I'm saying? I think you were wearing sunglasses or something. And I'm like, okay, this is Jamel. This is, you know, like when I turn around, I see your pictures everywhere. So you've been there for so long. I'm thinking like they should give you your own TV show because you know a lot about men products.
I do. But at the same time, it still takes dedication and showing them that you are committed and being persistent with what you do, just to lead up to that. Because you just never know what opportunities may arise for you in anything that you do. So whatever it is, doesn't matter if it's working here or working there, always give 100%, just for the simple fact that doors open for you all the time, and you never know wherever you're working, who comes in and who you may be introduced to.
Yes.
It's just that 6 degrees of separation.
It's true. And it's like one thing I like about you is like you don't, what I want to say is like you don't turn down shows whether it's big or small. Like you were always there for, you know, everybody that needs you. When I have the African Fashion Week, I call him and he was just there, and he was backstage helping me, making sure I was calm. He helped me put everything together with Richard Moody, you know, like he write everything down, and it's like that. I appreciate that so much because knowing that you are on top, but you don't see yourself as I'm better than you. You understand what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, you're better than the person under you.
It's
And
a
I
matter
like
of
that about
do
you.
unto others as you want them to do unto you, and just treat others fairly. If you want to be treated fairly, treat others fairly.
That's real nice. I really like that. So we're gonna take a quick break, but we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about Minnesota Fashion Week, and it's just around the corner, you guys.
Yeah,
Are you guys
actually
ready? All right, stay tuned. We'll be right back. Minnesota. Hey guys, welcome back to Fast Fashion. I'm your girl Fatty J, and we are here with the fashion icon, the legend, the model in the Twin City. You guys already know, Jamal. So Minnesota Fashion Week is around the corner.
It is. It's right around the corner.
It is. What, like April? No?
April, one of the shows that and designers that I will be walking for is Newbie Collections.
And that's coming April 11th.
April 11th.
I am so excited for that. Newbie, oh my god. Very young, talented. She's a mother. Oh my god, she's a go-getter. I love her. And she's designing like men clothing as well, and female. And you were in the last year's show.
Yes.
Right. So how was that? What do you think about that last year?
Last year's show was really good.
Yeah.
But this year is going to be even better.
Yeah. This year's going to be even better, and I'm so excited for it. So Minnesota Fashion Week goes in for the whole week?
About a week.
Yeah.
Week and a half, something like that. Yeah.
So do you work?
Goes towards, it depends on the shows. Usually it goes towards the end of March into April.
Okay.
So that's how that usually works.
Excuse me. So do you work in every show? It's like every fashion shows during the Minnesota Fashion Week?
I don't work in all, no.
Okay.
Because some are strictly just women fashion shows.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then when they do need male models, if I'm available, then I'm there. I'm usually there.
And so you do, I mean, I see, I wouldn't say I see you in all of them, but like it's because I see you a lot. Because I see you in a lot of shows, so I feel like that's where I think like you do all the shows. And for the Matthew Patrick 3 show,
Yes.
I think like I love that show, and it's like all male model, and you guys always nailed it. So do you always look forward to that show, or is it that what one show did you always look forward to for the Minnesota Fashion Week? Was that one particular show that you say, you know what, if it's like a both male and female model, like okay, I have to be in this show because this is like the highlight of Minnesota Fashion Week?
Well, there are, besides Newbie, there are going to be other shows that are going to be coming up. There's another one that I will be in that's a pretty big show, Black Hearts Ball.
Oh, yes.
So that one's coming up. I look forward to walking in that show again this year. There will be some other shows that are coming up too as well that I just don't, they're not set in stone, but
yeah.
Once the dates and everything are set, then we'll get the ball rolling.
Awesome. So tell me a little bit more about, I mean, even though like it's Minnesota Fashion Week, this New York Fashion Week, and now Minnesota Fashion Week, you also have Black Fashion Week.
Right.
Are you involved in that as well?
I'm involved in Black Fashion Week a little bit here and there.
Okay.
Last year, you probably caught me walking in again.
Yeah, I saw you last year.
Black Hearts Ball, which is part of the Black Fashion Week, and also Black Men Fashion.
Yeah. I think it was like Black Men Fashion. And there was one show that somebody told me that it's really mostly all guys. I think it was like
Black Men Fashion.
Black Men Fashion.
Yes.
And you guys really like go like full out like sexy or no?
We go from sports to casual to classy, where we're all dressed up.
Classy. I'm a little disappointed. I thought it was gonna be you know what I'm saying, like a swimming wear for guys. Like there's no swimming wear?
It depends on the show.
You guys have some short, not short like that Speedo that you wear in the Mall of America. They need to have that. They need to add that in the Minnesota Fashion.
Designer.
Newbie. let's do that. You know, make some sexy. Oh, the piggy bank show that we did. Remember? You guys were wearing nothing.
We were wearing our swimming trunks.
Yeah, that was nice. I need to see more of that. Okay, don't mind me. I'm crazy. But anyway, so Minnesota Fashion Week is coming. It's starting pretty much. New week collection fashion show is April 11th, and you are one of the male model.
Yes.
So, what are you looking forward to that show?
It's going to be a really good turnout. I'm looking forward to being able to not only just walk as a model and wear the custom design that she's making for me as we speak. I love just working backstage and making sure, just helping production, making sure things are going the way it's supposed to and the way their vision, they see things are supposed to go. And, just giving pointers here and there. Backstage, sometimes I get male models asking me certain questions, and I just try to answer those questions to the best of my knowledge.
And that's one thing I said that earlier. That's one thing I like about him. Like, he doesn't just come to the show and model. He's always backstage helping people out. And he helped me, oh my God, like with the Africa Fashion Week. If he wasn't there, I don't know what I would do, because I was just running around, and he was always there helping, making sure everything goes right and smooth, and also making sure that all the models are well dressed and accordingly. And I like that about you, man. Good job. So,
thank you.
Few more questions. For all the upcoming models, what advice do you have for somebody who want to become a model? Like, what are the top 5 advice that you will give to somebody who say, okay, you know what, I want to be like Jamal, or I want to be, become a model?
Do your homework. Do your research. If you are looking to be agency representative, make sure you are submitting the images that they're looking for, like headshot, 3/4 shot, profile shot, full body. Wear fitted clothing so they can see your physique, because not only is that for the agents, that's for the clients as well, because once they put those images out there, then that's for the client to see. And not every client is going to book you all the time, because it just depends on what the project is and what they're looking for that project. And just keep yourself calm, cool, and collected, but be consistent, persistent, and stay focused. Because if your focus is off, then that means your confidence level is going to drop. So you always want to stay focused, keep your confidence level up. Also, don't engage in any activity of as in down talking anyone or anything like that. Always want to stay in a positive way, just for the simple fact, again, you just never know who you may be sitting next to or who may be listening. So just keep those things in mind.
That's a good advice. And also, I was gonna ask you this. Oh my God, I don't know why it just go away. But for the upcoming models, some of them, I have some models came up to me and said, "Oh, I have this agency charge me $1,000 to be with their agency." I know there's a lot of scammers out there when it comes to agency. Like, what kind of advice we have to give to somebody out there who want to be a model, but not like be a model, but be a model, but work with an agency that asking so much money just to be with the agency. And people confuse agent, the real modeling agency and the modeling schools. You understand what I'm saying? So what kind of advice do you have for people out there who think that the school is an agent, but it's not an agent, it's a school, like...
Well, again, a lot of things you're going to learn as you go.
Yeah.
Again, do your research, do your homework, ask questions.
Oh, yeah.
Ask as many questions as you can. There's really no such thing as a dumb question.
Yeah.
Because if it's something you don't know, then how can it be dumb?
Yeah.
Am I right? So if it's something that information you're trying to get, ask until you receive. Someone may have all the information, or it may take a few people to get all the information you're looking for. But as long as you're communicating and asking and building and networking,
yes,
it'll help you along the way.
Network, and talk to models that have been there before you and ask them. That's definitely
Correct.
Good. For somebody, if like somebody was asking me, if you be with an agent and they haven't get you a job for 2 years, is that normal?
That depends. Depends on how hard the agency is working for you. Also depends on your images.
Oh, yeah.
If you don't have strong images, it's going to be a challenge for that agent to really book you a job. So it's always good to update your images every 6 months. Not every 2-3 years, but every 6 months. Submit some new images to your agencies. Even if you have to go and do something like Time for Print, TFP, or do some type of exchange service, so that way you're helping each other out. You're helping the photographer out as they're helping you out, and that's how the game goes, and that's how everybody moves forward, and that's how we all win.
Yeah, and if you helping the photographers out, make sure it's a photo that you can able to use for your agency, that
Correct.
you're able to send out to your agency.
Correct.
It's like a win-win solution. But not like, okay, the photographer want to do this, and you do it, but it's no use for you because you can't send it to your agent, or
Correct.
they can't use that image to market you.
Right.
And also, two more questions. I'm sorry. If you sign with an agent and they get you a job, how long will it take for them to send you the check? Like, how long will it take for you to get paid?
It can take up to 90 days.
Okay.
After 90 days is when you are able to email your agent and just ask them, hey, I'm just following up on a job I did such and such time ago. Is everything going okay? Or have you heard anything? And just leave it as, I would love to hear back from you, and, just have an update on what's going on.
That's good.
Some more coins, you do me like Robo, make I dance, oh. No to show free, brother, no to show. You do me like Robo, make I dance, oh. No to show free, no to show free, yeah.
Make a tell your body's life when you never know.
But okay, so where can we catch you tonight, or
You can
maybe
catch
during
me
the week?
tonight at midnight at shophq.com, selling JW watches, and that's JBW. So if you like bling bling and celebrity type watches, tune in.
There you go, at Shop HQ. So you were there Monday to Friday?
I'm not there Monday through Friday, but I'm there at least 3 to 4 days
3
a
to
week.
4 days a week?
Right.
Okay. So, okay. Oh, I didn't ask this. Do they let you keep some of those stuff?
Unfortunately, not.
Oh. The bling bling watches will look nice on you, though.
Now, if I am, let's see, if I am actually working with a client and a buyer, let's just say I'll give out one of our watch brands that we sell on Shop HQ and also on Bulldog. Invicta is a really big brand for Shop HQ and for Bulldog Home Shopping Network for men. If I am one of their reps, then yes, I have to just wear strictly Invicta.
Oh,
I wouldn't be able to wear any other watch brands, but
Really?
Invicta. That's correct. So it just depends on who you are rep for and what the requirements are.
Okay, nice. So make sure you guys catch him on Shop HQ and Bulldog. Right?
Yes,
Bulldog Network.
Bulldog is from, you can catch Bulldog Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Wednesday nights here and there as well.
Okay, you guys go there and shop. And if you buy something, just also comment, I know Jamel. Maybe they might give you a discount. I'm just saying, you never know.
I don't know about the discount, but you will be able to get everything on 6 home value pays, so you don't have to pay it all the amount right up front.
Oh,
you
there
can
you
split
go.
up into 6 payments.
That's good. That's
There you
smart.
go.
There you go. Thank you so much. One last thing. Is there anything that you want to tell people out there that they don't know, or how people can get hold of you, how they can contact you if they want to work with you?
Again, you can get a hold of me mostly through email and Instagram. Email is actor model Jamel Harris, and that's spelled JAMEL HARRIS. And you can follow me also on Instagram at I am Jamel Harris. This is 2020, so just get out there, get grinding. While you're grinding, stay humble and grateful, and be thankful for what you get.
That's really good. That's awesome. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me again.
You're welcome. And I can't wait to see you in Minnesota Fashion Week in the runways and the newbie collection. And I always look forward to the
Martin Patrick.
Martin Patrick Fashion Show. I always look forward to that because you guys always nailed it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, I'm your girl Fatu J with Fast Fashion. I was hanging out here with the iconic, the legend supermodel. I know, I put all those words together. He's a great guy. He's a model. He's an actor. He does it all. So please follow him on Instagram, Facebook. You have Twitter account?
No Twitter.
He doesn't have Twitter. Or you can email him if you want to work with him.
Correct.
All right? See you you guys next time. Bye.